MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Jose Quintana, a Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
Now in the box, Brock Holt. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Almora. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Now batting, Avisail Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes Souza. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. Eric Lauer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, not shortstop, Javier.
Now the pitch. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Count is 1-2 now. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
At the plate, David Bodie. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one.
Baez on at first. Nobody out. And he popped him up. Sogard onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Ryan.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Chris Bryant. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Garcia has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In there, strike 2. Ready on 0-2.
Ball one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Here's Jed Jerko now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Eric Sogard.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
At the plate, Manny Pena. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting it, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
2 out with the man at first. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
At the plate now, Eric Lauer.
The pitcher.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in the contest last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One and one to Schwarber. The 1-1. This is pulled into right. Yelich is there, 1 away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
So digging in now, Steven Souza, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah. He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now the pitch. Albert Almora, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So striding forward now, Albert Almora. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a look over to first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
2 on here with 1 man out. And up next, the pitcher, Jose Quintana. First delivery to him on the way. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Holt is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey.
2-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bodie, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the tying run comes around to score from second. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in, Chris Bryant, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
One and 0. Here it is. Liner in there for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2. Here it is.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Two and 2. Here it is. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Cubs lead this one 3-2. So striding in, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at bat.
Center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. It is swung on and missed, a full count now. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now here's the pitch.
Okay.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Baez with the bare hand. Wow. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still a 3-2 ball game. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Down to 3-1.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Three and one. Here it is. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here when that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on. No
official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. on. A good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here's Albert Almora next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, the pitcher, Jose.
Into the box, Jose Quintana. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Garcia. It's short. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Settling in now, Avisail Garcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Here's Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, Manny Pena. He grounds it sharply to third. A tag for 1. And the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the 1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The set and the 1-0. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Sogard ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's in there. We are knotted at 3.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI and it ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his 3rd RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
Standing in now, Eric Lauer. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, D-Row, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Lorenzo Cain is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this fourth inning and maybe try to regroup for the fifth. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Here's Brock Holt now. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 4 and the Cubbies 3. At the plate, Javier Baez singled home a run in his last time up.
The shortstop, Javier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 13.
At the plate, David Bodie, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Bodie.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home. That was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Now batting, third baseman.
There's a base hit on the line.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Wilson. John Clarett.
To the plate now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. He's set. The 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Two and two.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Stepping into the box, Jed Jerko. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. To the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Corbin Burns is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Corbin Burns.
Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Full count now. 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Jason Hayward will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded by Sogard. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
4 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. David Bodie would be next. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit in the air out to right. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 1 left for the Cubs. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Jarrell Cotton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45, Uriel.
Now to the plate, Eric Sogard. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth.
The second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. The 2-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the sixth inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
So now to the plate, Manny Pena, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Count the pitch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. There's one on to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So coming to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off, David Bodie. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First offering on its way. From the belt, the pitch. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's Sogard for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Keston Hiura is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Keston Hiura.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. That average for him sitting at .345. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. This is line to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
Stepping up to the plate, Brock Holt. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. Score remains tied at 4. David Phelps gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 41, David Phelps.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Phelps, 33 years old. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
1-1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Now here it comes. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field, and they have taken the lead. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 9 on the year, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven.
Striding in, Steven Souza. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out, but the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate now, Albert Almora, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's ball 2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 2 the count. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another full count pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next to the Cubs, the pitcher,
Victor Caratini will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
So a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-4 Chicago.
Your attention, please. Now,
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter Avisail Garcia. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And now pitch on the way. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Ready once again, Jed Jerko. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Eric.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. From the stretch. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2 balls, no strikes.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another full count pitch home. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Looking up is Souza. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Omar Narvaez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 10, Omar Narvaez.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Ready with the 1-0. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Omar Narvaez will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now catching, number 10, Omar Narvaez.
Ray Black will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Black.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now the 1-0. This is hit softly to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bodie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Bodie. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Now the pitch.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's in there. 3-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 3-1. Chance here for Sogard at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brad Ryan.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into the windup, the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Cubs strand 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Rowan Wick will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pause and the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Ryan Braun will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. The pitch. next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Kane. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Up and in that time, and the count moves to 3-0. Brock Holt would be next. The 3-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. This remains a 5-all ball game. Alex Claudio comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. In now, Anthony Rizzo. He went deep last time up.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 0-1, here it comes. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a solo shot here to left center field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Chicago came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Rowan Wick wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year. Alex Claudio takes the loss, only his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
This afternoon, first for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.